everybody, it's Debbie, and it is Tuesday, August the 1st, and today Cricut announced 2 new machines at the general session this morning, and then we have spent the afternoon going through and actually working on projects that were cut with the new Cricut Maker. So what I wanted to do was go ahead and talk to you guys. Hello, come say hi to me when you join in. And what I wanted to do was share with you some of the news that I've learned today about the new machines, and also show you some of the cute make and take projects that we made. Now, hey Janine, so what I'm doing is on my Instagram account, I am showing a lot of pictures of different things that we've been doing all day today, and then as I can, I'm doing the Facebook Live post. It is crazy loud. We're in kind of smaller rooms and there's just a lot of people. So some of the things I'm hoping y'all are hearing me as I'm doing them. But what I wanted to, oh good, I'm glad you're having fun watching them. And so what I wanted to do was just kind of give you guys a little sneak peek of what it's been like today, and give you some information that we learned. If you didn't watch this morning, I tried to film as much of the general session as I could, and I probably didn't do a super great job at it, but what I wanted to tell you is that there is a new Cricut machine coming out. And it is, oh good, everybody's already starting to save up for it. It is going to be worth it, people. I mean, really and truly. I am blown away by how exciting this new machine is. And I'm not just saying that because I'm here at a Cricut event. I personally think that this is really going to be awesome. So it is called Cricut Maker. And well, thank you, Janine. I'm glad you're enjoying the Facebook Lives. So the new machine is called Cricut Maker. All right. Now, it does have a price point of $399.99. It'll be out August the 20th. It'll be at Cricut.com, and it'll be at other retail stores. I know we'll probably be able to use my link to purchase it, but there won't be a promo code right away for it. I talked to Ashish about that last night, or this morning rather, this afternoon. My timing's all messed up here. Anyway, but it will be, how do I say this? Revolutionary, because it has a different cutting mechanism. I did, when they let us go actually look up close at the machines, I tried to show as much of that in the video as possible that I did. So go and watch that video so you'll see it up close and how pretty it is, but all the new blade feature. Now, the thing that I really thought was cool is that they are using adaptive tool technology with that, and what the heck does that mean, right? So what it means is that as they add new tools that you'd be able to use with the machine, it'll expand. So it won't be like now, there's some limitations with the current Cricut Explore machine because there's no other way to add things to it. They made this new Cricut Maker has a way for them to add things to it, so that's cool. Now, what is the difference between the Cricut Explore machine that we currently have, whether it's an Air or the original or Cricut Explore 1 or whatever, and the new machine? The new machine has more pressure. And it will cut much thicker materials. It will cut up to 2 millimeter in thickness. So this is, just as an example, these are some things that we worked on this afternoon in the make and take. So this is a piece of the Cricut, if y'all can see that. This is the piece of the Cricut faux leather, okay? So it's really nice, but it's super thin. Okay, so it's pretty thin. See how thin it is? Okay, but with the new Cricut Maker machine, you're going to be able to cut real leather. All right, so here is real leather, and see how much thicker this is? Let me see if I can hold these up and show you all the difference. It may be hard to see on the camera, but if I hold them up, the bottom one is the Cricut, and the top one is the actual leather. Okay, so it's much thicker, and it cut beautifully in it, even the little holes in it. This is one of the make and takes we did today, where this is a koozie holder, super cute, and then it has holes cut cleanly, and then you would use some kind of twine or even a ribbon, and then you would make your own little coffee koozie. And they had tonight we're going to be able to play around with materials in an open maker session, and we can use heat transfer vinyl and put it on, or even foil vinyl, and put it on our koozies tonight. So that'll be fun. But the difference in the material, that's the one thing. The other thing is that it's going to blow everybody's mind. You no longer have to use fusible material on the back of your fabric or felt to cut it out. On the new machine, it's just going to cut it. Truly, it is just going to cut it. So I'm going to show y'all a couple of the make and take projects we did today. And this is the first one that we did. It's super cute. It's supposed to be like a little jewelry holder to put on your desk or whatever. But there was a piece of fabric that had been cut. Of course, I picked the pink one. So there was a piece of fabric that was cut. Let me undo this so y'all can see it better. That'll make more sense. Okay, so it cut the fabric. This fabric had no fusible webbing on it at all. None. It was just a piece of fabric completely cut. It was so good. Then there's a piece of chipboard that it cut, and this is pretty heavy chipboard that's on the bottom of this. And I'll try to undo it a little. And then there's a piece of felt that was cut that kind of pads this. And then they used glue, and we just hot glued it to the bottom of this. But this is craft felt. Okay? That we cut this, that it was this giant flower, and it cut out perfectly. I mean, look at the edges of that. That is the most impressive thing to me, that you don't have to use that fusible webbing anymore. So think of all the crazy projects that you can make with fabric and the felt. I'm thinking, there's a lot of teachers that do those felt bulletin boards and things. What a great way to cut out all your images. So that's another big plus. Janine, the fast mode, I don't believe, I'll ask that question. Now the fast mode, is only, we don't use the fast mode when we cut fabric on the Cricut Explore in Design Space. You can only use the fast mode for when you cut any vinyl material through the cardstock setting. So the answer to that would probably be no, but I will check and see if there's any restrictions with that. The other thing that was really fun was we made this little flower pin. It's like you can use it as a hair clip or a pin, and it cut felt. It cut, this is a denim material here where my finger is. The dark blue is like a denim, like blue jean material. And then it cut regular material, but isn't that cute? I thought that little pin was really cute. And it cut all of them just gorgeous, perfect. And so that was really nice. And we also made this little butterfly pin, which is super cute. And then we used the foil heat transfer vinyl. Okay, but look how clean the cut is on this. I'm trying to show y'all. No fusible webbing on the back of any of this to cut it. Amazing. Now there is a new, if you watch the other videos, there is a new pink Cricut mat that is for fabric. Okay, it has a different adhesive on it, and also it doesn't smell when you take the liner off, just so you know. I know some of y'all are concerned about that. And there'll be a 12 by 12 mat, and there'll be a 12 by 24 mat. It is just super clean cut, perfect cut. And it just comes right up off of that mat. I mean, it was amazing. All right, so we also, this was some fabric that was cut on the Cricut. Yes, it will cut, that's a great question. Somebody's asking me if it will cut paper just as well. It'll cut all the materials. It's just going to be calibrated with more force. It's like 10 times the force of the Cricut Explorer, so that it will be able to cut all these materials. Now, how is it able to cut this stuff like this? It's not the regular blade like we have in the Cricut Explorer right now. You know, like it's got that, you know, it looks like a needle, right? With a little blade on the end of it. In the new one, the blade is different. You can use the fine tip blade like we currently have for when you're cutting materials that we use that on now. Vinyl, paper, you know, a lot of those specialty settings that we use it for, okay? On the new machine, there's going to be a different blade housing that when you're going to cut one of these materials, leather, or you're going to cut or you're going to cut felt, or you're going to cut fabric, there's going to be a different blade that you'll use in that machine, that it's a whole different blade housing, and it has like a rotary dial on the end of it. Look at the other video that I did earlier today when I went into the room and I started showing y'all the machine and all the different things that it does. In that video, I get a close-up of that actual blade housing, and it's got a rotary dial on the end. That is how they're going to be able to give us precision cutting and be able to do it on these other materials. So pretty exciting. Let me know if you have other questions. I'm trying to think of things I want to tell y'all. I've got a quick break right now. Dorothy, there is no way to link a physical cartridge on there. You would have to, I'm going to have to ask how they would do that, actually, because there does not appear to be, there's no port on it for you to put a cartridge in like we do now to link it. So I will ask that question. Let me make a note of that. We have been going nonstop since the moment I got here. So, and it's a lot of information, and I'm trying to keep up with what do you guys need to know, what do you want to know, and then also making sure that I ask things. So, cartridge linking. I will ask tonight, and then I'll let you guys know. Yeah, it's already Bluetooth Wi-Fi enabled. That one's already Bluetooth and Wi-Fi enabled. It's already built into it. Yeah, so they use the cloud, but if you purchased a physical cartridge, how would you link it? That's the question. Yeah, and that was my next thing. So Janine's asking me the other thing. So there's a rotary blade that will actually come with the machine, okay? Then there is a third blade, and it'll come with the regular blade like we currently have now in Cricut Explorer, and then we're going to also get the rotary blade, okay? So all of that comes with the new Cricut Maker machine. Now, later in the year, probably in the October time frame, there is going to be one that is a knife blade, okay? And the knife blade is, it's like using an X-Acto knife, you know, but it is it's going to be a separate purchase, and my guess is, based on what I'm hearing, is that it's probably going to be a $50 item, and it will be it'll be its own housing with this knife blade on it, and that knife blade is going to allow you to cut even thicker materials, and will be it's pretty cool. So there will be, you know, a total of 3 different blade types that you'd be able to use in the Cricut Maker machine. Let's see, what else? Well, let me show y'all some of the stuff that we made. So we made this little pouch. So this was cut fabric. It's just cotton fabric. I thought this one was really cute. And then, and when it cuts the fabric, there are patterns now that are going to be in Design Space. Right now, they only have 50 patterns. They have a partnership with Simplicity Patterns, and there's a second pattern company which I am not familiar with. It's Royal Blue or something like that. If somebody knows, jump in and tell me. So they're going to have other people that are going to be designing patterns, so that it will, get this, people, You know how like we have the Make It Now projects where you can make a project, make it now, you hit a button and it already has it designed and sized and everything. Riley Blake, thank you. Riley Blake, boy, I was really off. Riley Blake is the other vendor that is going to be providing designs for this new feature for cutting fabric. So like we have it now in Make It Now, you would be able, right now, you would be able to, let me see. Right now, you would be able to cut out patterns. Like in Make It Now, like we can hit the button and it'll have everything sized. There's going to be one, yes, you'll be able to buy rotary replacement blades, but they're not going to be blades that you're going to have to replace very often. They're going to be, real high quality blade. So they're going to have like Make It Now projects, but they're going to be fabric projects, all kinds of fabric projects. So, and there is a Cricut fabric marker, washable marker that you would put in your Cricut machine. We're going to be putting in your Cricut machine, all right? And when you do that, it is going to not only cut out the outline of the fabric, of whatever fabric project you have, okay? So what is going to happen is it will, if you have the washable marker in there, like where our pen holder is now, it's going to draw the outline like where you have to sew it, like to get this. I'm not a sewer, so if I'm saying the wrong thing, y'all tell me. To give you where the seam would be, your seam allowance, and also like if there's a place where you're going to have to sew to make a dart or any of those other areas, it's going to have all of that on there. And hey, Karen, and it's going to let you know, like when you sew and you have a pattern. Okay, so there's going to be a pattern. When you cut out a real pattern, it's numbered. Like the number one, this piece of number one goes with this piece of number two. And so there will be pattern markings drawn on there for you. Okay, and so it'll show you the pattern marking. It'll put right numbers on there. So all you have to do is actually take it off the mat. It's super easy. And sew it together. Yeah, the new machine will be $399.99, and it'll be available August the 20th at Cricut.com and other retailers. Sorry. Anyway, so I thought that was really cool. That is so slick. I am not a seamstress. I'm not that interested in sewing, but I actually, after seeing all of this, Jenny, I was asking that question about when will the UK be getting any of these, and there is a different launch that is going to happen in the UK, but they don't have any timing to tell me yet. But I did ask for you guys, because I have a lot of UK and Australian girls in the group, right? And so I did ask that this morning. Does it fit in the machine tote bags? That is something I should ask. It looks like it would. It looks like it's exactly the same size as the current Cricut Explore machine, but I will ask that question. All right, I'm writing this down so I don't forget. I don't think it's going to tear up any of your fabric. I mean, we have been cutting this afternoon, and it has been cutting like butter. It looks great. It cuts a zillion different materials. I mean, I can't even describe how many materials that I've seen it cut. So, does it fit in current tote bag? Let me write this down before I forget. Okay, so I know that everybody was concerned because it was going to be a new machine, and I already have a machine. There is a 12 by 12 fabric mat, and they're going to be pink. There will be all right, I'll answer that question in a minute. There is a 12 by 24 mat for it as well. Okay, so there'll be 12 by 24 and 12 by 12. Okay, let's see. Somebody just asked me a question. I'm tired, guys. It's 5 o'clock here, and I've been going since 7 o'clock this morning. So somebody just asked me a question. If I do not remember what your question was, can you ask it again? Oh, the noise. Yeah, the noise. Thank you, Vicky. The noise, it actually is really quiet. It's similar to the current Cricut Explore. There is no port on it for you to be able to link up Cricut cartridges, so I am going to ask that question about that. The noise level was fine. I mean, I was sitting next to a bunch of the machines today. I haven't chatted about the Easy Press. I'm going to do that in just a minute. So there's no way to currently link the cartridges on the new machine. I'm going to ask them what that would be. No, the rotary blade will not work with, thanks. The rotary blade will not be fitting and working in the current Explore machine. You would have to have the different, you would have to have a different, the different machine to be able to use the rotary blade. So I can't wait to see you guys too if y'all are going to come to the Houston event on November the 6th, because I will be there all day. Yeah, I don't know. I will ask that question. I've got that down to ask about the cartridge linking. Like, how would you do that on the machine? It wasn't something I thought of to ask earlier. It's kind of overwhelming. Okay, so wonderful, Karen. Let's see. What else did I find out today? Oh, all right. So some of y'all like. Some of you guys like, I'm not sure if I'm taking one home or if they're sending us one. We haven't heard that information yet. Yes, you can use the Android device with it. I know that what I was showing and what everybody's been showing is everybody keeps talking about the iPad or the iPhone with it, but you can use the Android for it, because I did ask that question. Okay, I want to show you guys this. This is a little succulent project that we made for one of the make and takes this afternoon. Let me hold it up a little closer. Okay, this is that ridged crepe paper. Okay, so like the Leah Griffith crepe paper, the new machine will cut this, and it cuts it awesome. I mean, I was blown away. In fact, I talked to Leah Griffith about it, and I said, because she was teaching a different class, and so when I finished seeing that it did this, when I was in her class, I went and I told her, I said, Leah, I said, the thing I'm really super excited about is the fact that the new machine cuts your crepe paper. So, I mean, it's cut really, I don't know if y'all can see that. See the succulent? I mean, look how sharp and clean that is with the edges. So it cuts the crepe paper. We have seen a bazillion things cut today, and I have seen nothing. I am having a lot of fun, honey. I have seen, yes, I'm gonna share with y'all. I should tell you that. I'm gonna share with you the prize, the gift that they left in our rooms for us. I'm going to do that at the end. I'll show you guys, because I haven't even looked in the back yet. I was waiting to do it with y'all. Let's see. Oh, I mean, there's so many materials that this thing will cut. The new machine will cut. It's amazing. Now, there is something that is happening right now with the current design space that I wanted to tell y'all about, and that is, drum roll please, you're going to be able to do print and cut. Right now, they've already done the update in Design Space. You can do print and cut on colored paper. Print and cut on colored paper. Yes, people, I just said it. It needs to be lighter colored paper, but you can do it with colored paper. There is no other, jerry-rigging it, trying to make it work. It will now work. You can even try it now. When we did that update a couple of days ago, it's now in there, but they just didn't tell us. So you need to use either a light or mid-tone color paper. I'm going to talk about the Easy Press here in just a minute, and I'll talk about all of that. But you can do colored paper. You can even do pattern paper. This is just a little card we made. You can even do pattern paper. This is pattern paper, and it will cut on it. The thing that you need to think about is you have to make sure that it's not too dark a paper, but that's a pretty bright pink paper that we did, and this is ink, the edges are ink, that's why it looks kind of, and this cut intentionally is ragged, so don't think it did anything to it. But I mean, this is super exciting. So, but you can even, so not even just cardstock, colored cardstock, but you can use pattern paper. Okay, you can print on pattern paper. Oh my gosh, guys, mind blown, right? So, so you would want a medium, and even an all over pattern, it will print on there. It will also, as long as it doesn't do well with black and white patterns because it tricks, I guess it tricks it too much. And so, oh, well, thank you. I'm glad y'all are enjoying me giving y'all a little sneak peek of what's been going on. But so try it. It's already available in Design Space. When I get back, I will definitely be, doing some tutorials on that for you guys. But so Print and Cut, available right now in Design Space on colored paper and pattern paper. Woohoo! So what they recommend that you do is just try it, like, make it sure it's either a medium to a lighter tone colored paper, and make sure that your pattern, if you try patterns, just don't do things that are all black and white patterns or have too many squiggly things on it, because the scanner goes, oh, what is that? But they had lots and lots of sheets of pattern paper that they showed us that it did. I wish y'all were here with me too. I really do. It would be really fun to have everybody here. So yeah, post a pic in the Facebook group. That would be cool too. So anyway, so that was another thing that y'all can do right now in Design Space. So no, isn't that exciting, Vicki? You can do it right now. I double checked and made sure when we did this class. It does not do 12 by 12. The largest size, I'm going to ask the question, Velma, if the new maker will fit in the Cricut bag. I would imagine it would, but I will definitely ask that question. The largest that it will fit for Print and Cut just got increased a little bit at this last release of Design Space 3, and it will do 6.75 by 9.25, okay? And I had a conversation with some of the team, the Cricut team this afternoon about that, and they are still trying to push the boundary and the limits of being able to do that, okay? So anyway, so that is, let me think. I think I showed y'all all the little Make and Take projects we did. And we did, so I'm going to talk about the Easy Press. Tonight is the dinner and sock hop, 1950 sock hop. So I'll be doing some videos from that. And then after we do our dinner and the sock hop thing or whatever, then they're going to have an open maker session, and they have a room set up with all the Cricut machines and everything for us to use and all kinds of materials for us to go in and just play and do. Okay, so I'll be down there making sure that I'll do some Facebook Lives down there and show you guys, kind of what everybody's working on and really see things up close. Yes, there's about 50 of the sewing projects already in Design Space, and there will be, I think they said 500 images by the end of the month, and then by the end of the year, they're going to have even more of the sewing projects on there. So we made this little, using the logo that they're using for the event, Make Something You Love, okay? So this is a tote bag, and so we did this, so it was fun, and that was another Make and Take thing that we did, and that was using the new Easy Press. So I want to talk about that with you guys. So the Easy Press it's probably about this big, okay? So it's about this big. I'm trying to think of maybe 8.5 by 11, but it's a little more square than that, okay? And it's about this tall, all right? And I also did a video, watch the videos on that. I did some on that. I had them film me actually using it. And so it has a heat plate on the bottom of it, okay? And then it's so much streamlined, and it's so much smaller to have to store in your craft room. So these are my thoughts on it. I really liked it. It did great. They had let's see, it's going to be $149.99. It's supposed to be out August 20ish. They were still working on the delivery date to the retailers. Cricut should have it on the 20th, and I'm trying to talk Ashish into making sure that we can use our promo code on it, but we'll see how that goes. So I'll be posting links for all that stuff as soon as we get the info on it. But it is so easy to use, and it is, I want to say kind of foolproof, because it sets, the pressure is already put on the machine itself. The little device already has enough weight on it that it is actually going to have the right weight or pressure when you do your heat transfer for all the different vinyl materials that you can do it on. Okay, you're welcome. I'm happy to do this for y'all guys. So the other thing about it is that you'll get when you buy it, you'll get a card that has, what, depending upon the material that you're going to be cutting, the types of vinyl you're going to be using, the heat press vinyl, it will give you, hi Linda, it will give you the temperature that you need to set the machine on. When you put it at that temperature, it is going to automatically decide how long it needs to be pressed. So let's say, I think the Cricut, this foil, when we did the foil on the butterfly, this is on felt, and we did the adhesive, the heat transfer foil on here. I think it was set for 30 seconds, and it actually does a countdown. So you put it on there, you have your project, you lay it on there, you let it heat up to that temperature that you put in, it heats up, and then you lay that on your project, and it counts down 30 seconds, and you see it ticking down, okay? And then you don't have to use a Teflon sheet. The actual heat press part of it, on the bottom of it, is already a Teflon coating. So you just press it, just hold it on there. I showed y'all there's two videos. There's one where I just show you like the first look of the heat press, and then there was a second short one that I posted that was actually doing it as a bigger project. So yes, it's only, I need to get the measurements specifically. I don't know. I think it will work great for doing setting the fabric paints. I like that it's smaller. I really like the fact, I know Cricut's done a great job. They really have. And so it's going to be perfect for a crafter who wants to do like their own projects with heat transfer vinyl, but maybe they don't want to make the investment of a more commercial grade heat press. Now I will tell you that if you are going to do, so we did on the bag, the first thing we did was we added the little heart. Well, you only have to put the machine over the little heart, right? But when you did something that was this big, because then we added the make something you love, right? So when I added the make something you love, you do have to move it around to get it to do it. So I did 30 seconds on that, and then I moved it over another 30 seconds. Okay, so you do have to move it around. That's going to be great for most of us that are just making a few things at a time. If you have a business and you are making lots and lots of shirts with heat press vinyl, you probably still do want a heat press, a commercial grade heat press. Okay, because you would have to keep moving that around on any of those images that won't fit within that platen. Okay, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. I was really impressed. It's so easy to use. There were a lot of people that, I have a heat press. Yeah, and it comes with, if you see in the video, it has, so it's like a little case basically that the heat press part of it is, and then it sits in a base that's kind of like a rubberized base that it sits in, and so you're not going to be accidentally laying it down somewhere you'll put it right back in the base, and so it helps protect the edges, so it's pretty cool. Hey Manny. So that Cricut Easy Press is really going to be cool. Good, welcome, welcome, welcome. So that is $149.99. It's supposed to be out at around August 20ish, and Cricut will be selling it, and the retail stores will be selling it. I think it's much safer than an iron. The problem with the iron is everybody's irons are different, because different manufacturers of irons, the amount of heat that you get for each setting on an iron is not a standard setting across all irons, okay? So what works for my iron may be way too hot for yours, or it may not be hot enough. So with this, it's going to be, 9x9 sounds right. April, thank you. She said she read the heat press is 9x9. HSN, I know HSN is supposed to be launching the Cricut Maker machine on October, I think it's October the 3rd. I'm gonna have to watch that. So yeah, ask me questions. I'm reading as y'all are posting, and then I'm trying to answer as many as I can. So those are some things that is going on. Another thing, oh, I love the new Close to My Heart cartridge. It's all about it. It came out today. I am a Close to My Heart consultant as well. Okay, Brenda confirmed it is October 3rd that the new Maker machine will be on HSN. I'm not clear on if the Easy Press will be on HSN, but I will ask that question. Yeah, so there's a big difference in temperature with irons. So we have one thing that they've been doing is, as they've had us going through these different classes and workstations, okay, I just blocked somebody who was posting things that I didn't want to see, and then it deletes all of their messages, and I have now banned them. So, that's the problem with doing Facebook Live and making it public so all of y'all can see that. Yeah, it would be great to take to a craft fair to do stuff because it's small enough. Will they have it in stock on the 20th, on August 20th? Is that somebody's question? Get the Death Star treatment. Teresa, that's funny. Okay, so one of the things that they've been doing here was we have been earning pins. Oh, God. All right, he's back as somebody else, so I'll just keep blocking him. All right, so we're earning pins, like the little flare pins. This one is the Make Something You Love, and this one was for Salt Lake City, and this one is a little Cricut head pin. He's so cute. If I can steal a bunch of these, I will bring y'all some, because I just went crazy over these. And then there's 2 or 3 more that we can earn tonight and tomorrow. So that's something else fun that they're doing. So that's really cool. I'm going to show y'all right now, because I have to start getting ready to go to the sock hop tonight. And I am dressing up. And, of course, I Cricutize my costume. All right. So, got to the room. There is a tote bag that we're supposed to bring down later. To earn them, to earn the little pins, we had to go around. We had to take pictures. We had to post on Instagram. We had to record some videos. The more thumbs up y'all give me on any of the videos that I'm posting, I get extra points for that kind of stuff. But anyway, so lots of fun. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. I wish this could happen for everybody. But I'm trying to share as much as I can with you guys, because I know I'm very privileged to be here. So this is just a canvas tote bag. Okay, I have not opened this yet, so I have no idea what's inside of here. So y'all are going to see it live with me. And it has a little tag. It's a little cut tag, and I'll read it because it's hard for y'all to read probably. It says, roses are red, violets are blue. We are so excited to make with you tonight. Okay, and it says the Cricut team. Tonight, this is the sock hop, and then dinner, and then after that we're going. This looks just a regular tote bag. This is something we're supposed to bring tonight, and we can make stuff and add vinyl to it or whatever we want to with it. Okay, so tonight after the dinner and everything, they're going to have a ballroom open with all kinds of stuff for us to go in and make. It's a maker's event. So this little bag I just showed you is just a regular canvas bag. Okay, this bag it looks like it's the same bag. This is the same bag that we got earlier, and we put the make something you love heat transfer vinyl on it. That was one of the projects we did today. Okay, so let's see what's inside the bag. Like I said, I haven't looked yet. Okay, a sampler pack of adhesive foil. Pretty exciting. And let's see. This is Cricut iron-on. Are you guys there? Can y'all still hear me? Okay, y'all are still hearing me. And this is glitter iron-on. This is silver. Okay, and oh wow, I haven't seen this. Ooh. This is the adhesive foil, but it's the matte sampler, and it is beautiful metallic colors. It's really pretty. So this is the adhesive foil. I really love the way the adhesive foil looks. It's really nice. Okay, what else is in here? Oh my gosh, there's a ton of stuff in here. Oh, okay. This is the holographic vinyl. If y'all have y'all used any of that? Sorry, I'm having to block somebody else. Okay, this is the holographic vinyl is awesome. Okay, but this is a sampler pack. So now I have all three of the colors. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. It looks like there's 4 colors. So there's lots of trolls. Anyway, all right. So don't be offensive if you see somebody posting something that sounds ugly. I'm just going to keep deleting them. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Cricut is, because we're going to be able to cut fabric now, right? When we have the new machine, we get Cricut fabric. This one is called Rockstar. Creative Sampler Rockstar, and it's to use with the Cricut Maker machine. And let me see what else it says. Let's see, there's 5 pieces, and there are 12 by 26 pieces of designer fabric. So there will be fabric. Pretty fun. Those are really kind of mod looking fabrics, right? That'll be fun to play with. All right, what else is in here? Oh. Like I said, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Okay. Oh, corrugated cardboard will now be able to be cut in the Cricut Explore machine, the Cricut Maker machine. Okay. Right now, corrugated cardboard you cannot cut in the Cricut Explore because it doesn't want to cut it, because it goes across the grain. So these are some new materials. This is fun. Oh wow. Okay, pretty fun. All right, let's see what else. What is this? Oh, this is the shimmer paper. This is the Bedazzler, and this is a new type of paper that Cricut has out. Let me see if I can get the tab off of it. No, you cannot just get, Nadine, you cannot just get the new rotary blade attachment for the current Cricut Explore and use it. That will be specific to, that will be specific to the Cricut Maker machine. God, oh, I'm sorry. These people are really annoying me. Can't you find something else to do? The people that are saying ugly things. Anyway, all right, we're not going to let them get us down. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. Oh my God. Okay, I had heard about this, but I hadn't seen it. Ooh, I don't know if y'all can see that on camera. It's kind of like the shiny part of it's kind of like the shininess of like a glitter paper, but it's smooth and flat. Really pretty. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's better. I don't know. Can y'all see that? Really gorgeous. Okay, let's see what else. More stuff. What is this? Oh, this is the sparkle paper. Okay, so sparkle paper, I guess this is more like a foil. Okay, and then blocking another one. Okay, and this one is sparkle paper. This is the classic sampler, and this is like it has the look of a glitter paper, but it's smooth. Okay, it's smooth, and so it's really cool. And I wish you could see it better on camera. Let me see if another. Oh, there you go. Can you guys see that? It's really pretty. I'm like, oh my gosh, craziness. Okay, and ooh, this is faux suede. There were some projects today. I took pictures of a bunch of projects, and I'll be posting those on my Instagram account and try to do some in the group for you guys. But this is suede. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, so this is suede, and it's a sampler pack. And there's different colors. Oh, good Lord. I'm sorry. I'm really offended by what some of these people are saying, so I'm trying to delete them as we go along. And then look at that red. Really pretty. So that is faux suede. What else is in here? Okay, this is foil embossed paper. Ooh, and this is the white and gold pack. Look at that. Yes, it would be pretty on the traveler's notebooks. Okay, different patterns. And it's a really nice weight. It's almost like the poster board weight. I mean, my mind is going 100 miles an hour of all the things I could make with all these products. And they're telling us that there's a whole bunch more. I did bring another suitcase. They told us to bring another suitcase. Yeah, this was in the goodie bag that they left us that's from last night, and we're supposed to get another one today. And I didn't open it because I wanted to wait and share it with you guys. So, all right, I keep leaning forward because I'm trying to block these idiots. Please go away, idiots. Anyway, so yes, lots of fun stuff. Later tonight, we're going to have the sock hop and our dinner. And then when we get that, when we do that, then we're going to have a big maker open thing, and I will be, oh, thank you. I'm so glad y'all like my videos. I try really hard to explain things so that it makes it easy for y'all to understand. And so I hope I get the new machine to take home too, or at least I hope they're shipping me one. We'll find out later. No dancing on the table. Now, what is the fun in that? I thought we were supposed to be dancing on the table. Anyway, so later tonight, I'll be showing pictures from the sock hop and our dinner and everything. And then when I go into the maker, thank you, Brenda. Thank you, everybody. Y'all are so sweet. When we go into the maker session later tonight, I'll do another Facebook Live with y'all so you can see the different things that we're working on tonight. Thank you, Velma. Thank you all. What happens at Cricut, right? Stays in Cricut. Y'all are so sweet. So, oh There's another crazy one. Anyway, I need I need to go ahead and go start getting ready for tonight. And yeah, so lots of fun stuff. Lots of fun things coming from Cricut. There's always trolls. That's just the nature of doing the Facebook Live on YouTube, or the YouTube Live, which is what I'm doing right now, because I have to make it public for you guys, for everybody to see it. And when I do that, it lets some trolls in, but we're not going to worry about it. All right, y'all have a good rest of the afternoon, and then I'm going to go get ready, and then I will be showing you some more later. Thank you very much for joining me. Let me know if you have other questions. I'm going to try to get as many answers as I can. All right, see ya.